Belief is the key and the door to everything. Your entire experience in life is created around what you believe about yourself. When we believe that it is possible, we can move from being victim of circumstances to creator of circumstances.
Believe that it's possible in your mind
Beautiful.
before it actually come to life.
If you don't believe anything is possible, it's not going to be possible for you. You know at some point as you go through life, you'll be faced with obstacles. So if you don't have emotional resilience, then the moment you're faced with failures, you just completely give up.
You already have everything you need inside of you.
When you believe in yourself, it gives you the strength of mind. And when you're strong in your mind, then your spirit is strong. And when your spirit is strong, you can overcome anything. My niece rose up the ladder to become the senior vice president of a Fortune 100 tech company. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
She's a renowned technologist, innovation expert, visionary, inspirational speaker. She's featured on Bloomberg, Women Tech Network, Forbes. She wrote this amazing and incredible book, Believe It Is Possible. It is inspirational, it is uplifting, it's enlivening. Now, Edwige?
Dr. Levry,
Yes.
thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for introducing me to your community. What a beautiful day. I'm super excited to be here, and indeed, it's going to be a beautiful conversation.
Edwige, please tell me and tell my listeners, tell the community, why you wrote this book.
Dr. Levry,
Yes.
Uncle Joe,
Yes.
everybody. I wrote this book because I wanted to give to everyone, to every reader, the power to unlock the power within. You already have everything that you need. We all have everything that we need within. We just need to unlock it so that you can have an opportunity to impact the world like never before. Every time that you overcome a challenge, you don't overcome it only for you. You overcome it for you and future generations to come. Do not underestimate the power of overcoming challenges because you live in a bold imprint of this world. And so that's one of the main reasons I wrote the book. And then the second reason is to give people a blueprint for them to go and then expand their life. People always ask me, what it took for you to be here? A lot of hard work, a lot of discipline, a lot of nighttime work, and more importantly, mindset. Believe that it's possible in your mind
Beautiful.
before it actually comes to life. So you get to decide what your future is going to be. You get to decide what tomorrow is going to be. But dreaming about it the night before, but visualizing the night before, but see it come to life. And then when you wake up in the morning, guess what? You're just getting after it and
This
then
is
bring it to
beautiful.
life. So those are the reasons why I wrote the book.
I love it. These are like incredible reasons. This title is so deep. It is deep because I can say for sure, your entire experience in life is created around what you believe about yourself. Your entire experiences. So whatever you believe about yourself, especially, determine exactly what your reality is going to be. If you can see and feel it the day before, if you can see and feel it before it happens, it will happen.
That's right.
It'll manifest. If you can visualize it, if you can actually see it in your mind's eyes, if you can feel it in your heart, you know just happen in your life. We know that belief is the key and the door to everything. This book makes you realize that we are not destined to fail. We are programmed to fail. When you change your programming, when you change the collections of program that you've acquired, the way you were raised, what it is you went through, the thing you've done, your thought processes from the past, your feelings, your actions, your wording, and your attitude, when you can change your program, when you can change your emotional program, then you can change the destiny. She is showing to you that we are not victim of circumstances. When we believe that it is possible, we can move from being victim of circumstances to creator of circumstances, creator of positive circumstances, of embellishing your life, embellishing your surrounding, and becoming the best you can be. You cannot dwell in your comfort zone forever, because you have to break out of your comfort zone in order to experience the best of who you are. Self-belief is so important. What you believe about yourself create the experiences of your life. So everything that happened to you, your entire reality is based upon what you believe about yourself. What others believe about you is not important. It is what you believe about yourself that is the most important, because it determines exactly what will happen to you. It determines what your reality will be, what it is that you will attract in your life. She's telling everyone, yes, regardless of where you are at in society, where you come from and who you are, believe that it is possible. What is the connection between this beautiful book and the capacity to make decisions?
All of us, we encounter different difficulties, but everything comes down to the decision, not what happened to you, but the decision you make when you experience a challenge. So it's not about being a victim, but it's about the power of decision. The power of decision can make or break your future.
As you said, the power of making decision is the key, because what happens to you in life is based upon the decision you make. Everything happens according to time and space. No one can change time. But the decision that you make can impact your space. In essence, it's not what happened to you, it's the decision that you make that turn the negative in your life in something positive.
That's right.
It is a decision that you make that actually turn the tides of destiny. It is the decision that you make that opens the door to the flow of goodness into your life. So yes, Edwige is completely right. There's nothing like making the right decisions. It is not what happened to you. It's not the obstacle that you're faced with. It is the decision that you make. So learning to make decisions is so important. And it leads to my next questions. What is the connections between the book and self-belief?
The title of the book,
Yes.
as you mentioned,
Yes.
Believe is possible.
Yes.
You have to first believe that it's possible for you before it actually comes to life. Self-belief is also self-love. Self-belief is you having the ability to be confident enough to believe that you can overcome something before you actually come to life. It's a mind shift, but also a reprogramming of your mind, as you just mentioned earlier, Dr. Levry. But it's also retraining your mind to put yourself first so that you can help others. So to me, self-belief is not only a mindset, a mind shift, a reprogramming, but more importantly, your ability to breed confidence, and more confidence breeds success.
That is so beautiful. That's beautiful. Because yes, self-belief is going to lead to confidence, and confidence is going to bring success. And then when you become successful, it gets you to become more confident. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possible. You cannot go to battle, to the war, thinking that you're going to lose.
That's right. That's right.
You can't go into a fight thinking that you're going to lose the fight. You might as well not go. Go into a fight thinking that you're going to lose the fight is like turning something into nothing. It's important to believe that you're going to win, so that when you go, you give yourself all the chances, all the possibility to win. So you're right. Self-belief will change your mindset, because your power is in your mind. Yes. And when you believe in yourself, it gives you the strength of mind. And when you're strong in your mind, then your spirit is strong. And when your spirit is strong, you can overcome anything. It is leading me to ask you these questions. What's the connection between when you bring together the power of decision, the belief, and of course, in life, sometimes you're faced with all kinds of obstacles. Where does resilience come into it?
I usually say resilience is almost like emotional resilience.
Beautiful.
How to, in front of a situation, how to have the emotional discipline to overcome and push through the difficulty despite your fear.
Yes.
So you have to push through. Even when you are scared, you have to move forward scared. You have to take the step scared. You have to move forward. So you need to learn to develop the emotional resilience, and your emotional resilience is built on your previous win, right? So your previous win, you win last time, you win last week, yesterday. So that gives you the strength and the confidence that, again, you're going to be able to succeed. You're going to be able to excel. You're going to be able to push through. So having an emotional resilience is super important. And guess what? You can build it. Believe it's possible, give you the tool and expertise to do that. You have the practical tools and expertise to do so.
This is so beautiful because I love the word resilience. You know, at some point as you go through life, you'll be faced with obstacles. And then success usually is like 99% failures. And then you have that one step that gets you to the success. So if you don't have emotional resilience, then the moment you're faced with failures, you just completely give up. You don't have the resilience that allows you to bounce back and think of failure as a stepstone to success. And as you're saying, it's important to have resilience. It's important, especially, to be emotionally resilient so that when you're faced with failures, you look at it like, as an opportunity.
As an opportunity.
Yes.
Every obstacle is an opportunity because of your becoming through the process.
That's it.
Who you're becoming.
Yes.
And who you will be at the end of that challenge. And that's the way that I look at every challenge.
That's it.
Who am I going to become? Because your future self is waiting for you on the other side to welcome you.
Yes.
So please don't give up when the going gets tough. Keep pushing and build your resilience.
You got to push through, because when you decide to push through, nothing can stop you. Can you teach people what courage can do for them?
Courage to me is almost like my sweet song. I love courage because you don't know how brave you are until you have to become brave. When courage is your only option, it's not a choice.
Yeah.
So courage is so important for us to build courage and confidence so that with the courage, it breeds the confidence, but courage gives you the strength to push through. And we talked earlier about resiliency. But courage is almost like the cousin of resiliency, right?
Beautiful.
You may have the strength to get there, but courage is that little voice inside that keeps telling you, keep going.
That's it.
Keep going.
Beautiful.
Keep going. You are worth the fight. Keep going. Your family is worth the effort. Your business is worth the effort. Your idea that you have is worth the effort.
Yes.
To me, courage is something that you need when everything falls apart. And then you keep going. That's the courage.
This is so beautiful because courage is what differentiates the child from the adult. Yeah. No guts, no glory. We need the guts to go through things. We need that courage because that courage has an element of faith in it. Because you have the courage because you know, I shall overcome.
I shall overcome.
Yes.
Well
you
said.
know, you have courage because you know, I'm seeing the light in the mountain, I shall overcome. This is really beautiful. The last question I want to ask you is, where does risk come into it? Taking risks.
I've heard somebody saying, not taking risks is the wrong thing to do. Or in other words, not taking risks, you're actually stealing life away from yourself.
It's risky not to take risks.
It's risky not to take risks. So it's important for us to take calculated risks.
Beautiful. Well said.
Right. It's important for us to take calculated risks, but it's also important for us to understand forward what is coming.
Yes.
And then preparing yourself to do those macro steps. Because think of it as a huge issue that you have to solve. When you think about it, it's so big. I cannot solve it. You do macro step, one step at a time. And before you know it, you've conquered that mountain.
You have to take risk. You have to take calculated risk. And for that, you need hindsight, which is like, you look at the past and the experience that you've gone through and some other people's experiences, and it becomes your hindsight. Then you have foresight. Where is it that you want to go? Then between hindsight and foresight, you bring between your insight, which is your intuitional intelligence. Because when you combine hindsight, foresight, and then you bring in insight, it's incredible. It allows you to make the best of risk. Risk is a way to break out of your comfort zone. Because if you don't want to take risk, you stay comfortable in your comfort zone and you can never, never rise. You can never expand. You can never experience your best. If you want to take calculated risk, you have to believe in yourself.
That's right.
Because believing in yourself is the key and the door to success. It is what turns the tides of destiny. If you don't believe anything is possible, it's not going to be possible for you. Believing it's possible set your mind. It gives you the mindset to overcome any kind of obstacles. Do you have a last message?
First, thank you so much for having me. What a beautiful time that we had together. I want to say, you already have everything you need inside of you. This book is going to help you unlock your power within so that you can become everything that you could ever dream of. You are successful. You are the best thing on this earth. So always remember, when the going gets tough, guess what? Push through, because courage sometimes is our only option.
This is a book that you want to read to know if someone else did it, if Edwige did it, I can do it. So read this book, and then you take the knowledge inside the book. As you become successful, like Edwige, light the path for others. Light the way for others.